Today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about double clutching. First, let's floor it. First off, why do we double clutch? There's a few reasons why we double clutch. Normal downshifting, downshifting to pass someone, and rev hang. Last one I'll explain later. But let's go with normal downshifting first. If you want to double clutch for a normal downshift, it's very similar to a rev match. However, the big difference is that instead of revving it with the clutch in, we rev it while it's in neutral. Really, it's so you can open up your synchros, and it's so you can skip gears. So like if you were in 6th gear, if you wanted to put in 4th gear, you would want to double clutch. And you can just do it super quick, just like this. There, 4th gear. With a double clutch, instead of going 6th, 5, 4 in sequence, you can just skip it. You can go straight to 4th. Now you might ask yourself, well, okay, why can't I just rev match for that? Well, you can. And a lot of people do. I even do that sometimes. The benefit of the double clutch is it's just a little bit easier on your car. Okay, second, passing someone on the freeway. Let's say you're driving, some dude cuts you off, and you're like, I want to pass that guy. Or gal, not being sexist. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna pass this person. So you're in 6th gear, and you want to put it immediately into 4th, and you want to floor it. Well, if you've ever noticed with a car, if you've ever just downshifted and got in a gear, sometimes when you stomp on it, the car shakes quite a bit. What the double clutching helps with is that. So it will effectively turn your downshift into an upshift. What I mean by that, when I shift, the revs drop and then I catch them. You do the same thing with a double clutch. You over rev so that way as they're dropping, you catch it in that lower gear and you can just step on the gas again. Smooth power delivery, and it's an easy way to just get going. Now, with the double clutch, you can just go from cruising to accelerating super fast. Watch. There we go. Now you actually can double clutch upshift. If you've ever driven a new car, like I'm talking really new, like some of the new Subarus or some of the new Honda Civics, when you're in gear and you push the clutch in, the revs don't drop. They kind of just stay there. Now that's called rev hang. Now manufacturers build this in for some emissions thing that I'm really not clear on, but I know that double clutch upshifting can help reduce this. The reason being, when you double clutch and you're letting the car rev in neutral or just coast in neutral, there's more mass that it has to turn. And if there's more mass that has to turn, it'll slow down faster because it takes more energy to turn it. So if the clutch is just in, the only thing that's spinning is your flywheel, really. That's not all that much weight. With the flywheel just spinning, it's able to spin for a long time at that RPM, especially with new cars with rev hang. When you put the car in neutral and let it spin, you have more mass because now you're spinning parts of the transmission. And with that added mass, it drops the revs faster. So if you're experiencing bad rev hang, if you double clutch upshift, it can get the revs to drop faster and you can shift quicker. Here's an example of a double clutch upshift. Let's do step by step. All right, step 1, push in the clutch, put your car in neutral, let off of everything. Step 2, rev your car in neutral. Rev it higher than the RPMs would be in the gear that you were about to select. So let's say you want to put it in 3rd gear and the RPMs would be at 4,000 RPM. Rev it to about 4,500. Step 3, push the clutch back in, select your gear, and as the revs are dropping, release the clutch and get on the gas as if it were a normal upshift. Now, if you're in a car that is older and you don't have synchro mesh gearbox, then double clutching is actually just how you normally downshift all the time. This is how you're going to want to go even from just 6, 5, 4, 3. You're going to want to double clutch. If you don't have synchros, your car sometimes won't let you put it in gear. Once more, with the non-synchro gearboxes, if you heel toe, you're going to want to double clutch heel toe. That's right, you can do it. Now, if any of you have ever watched Initial D, will double clutch heel toe. And what he's doing is just double clutching normally, but he's on the brakes at the same time. So it looks really cool. It makes for a really cool foot cam in the anime, and it makes for some, well, unpleasant feeling learning curves.
Let's get this over with.
So here's a recap of double clutching. Double clutching can help you normally downshift. It can help you skip gears. It can help you pass people on the freeway. It can help you if you don't have a synchro mesh gearbox. And it looks really cool on camera. I mean, did you see that?